guys have almost $1 million in debt.
I think that me and Dan have our work cut out for us.
Do you want to be financially stable?
I'm in.
If you can show me, please help us.
She needs your help. Dan and Tanya, they're the dream team.
Look at you now, finally becoming the CEO of your life. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Dan, good morning. Thank you for joining me to talk about Going for Broke Season 3.
You're welcome. I see me standing over your shoulder. I'm not looking down on you, so don't worry about it.
I feel like I'm about to go in for a job interview. I'm really nervous.
You'll be fine.
Well, thank you for joining me this morning. And, concerning the series, what is the status of Americans and their debt today?
It's devastating. I mean, it's just devastating, Jeff. 44 million Americans have college debt. That doesn't include mortgage. It doesn't include car debt, credit card debt, but $1.7 trillion in college debt alone. So when you take that and credit card debt, and you realize that once you start with college debt, you then take out credit cards, you take out more than one credit card. Each credit card you take out has a higher interest rate. It just compounds negatively. And what we try to do by entertaining people is teach them about how money works, how compound interest can work for you or it can work against you. And we teach you how to budget. And we teach you practical tricks on how to improve your financial situation. And you see it really affect people in a positive way over the course of their life once they admit that they have a problem.
And those are kind of like fixed kind of debt, but do most Americans live beyond their means?
Oh, absolutely. Look, before people got money for COVID, most Americans didn't have enough money in their bank accounts to pay a month's worth of their expenses. So most Americans live paycheck to paycheck. What we're trying to do is to teach you to spend less than you make. And I know that sounds simple. You guys are in Las Vegas. That's not what their goal is. They want you to spend everything you got. But that's exactly right, which is we make it too easy for people to spend money. And we've got to become the CEOs of our own lives and realize those are choices that we don't have to make. And once we teach you the benefits of not making them and how much better your life gets, how much better your mental health gets, your stress goes down, your drinking goes down, all sorts of things get better when you become the CEO of your own life financially.
And I believe the pandemic gave many Americans a reality check on their finances, didn't they?
Well, yeah. And then what happened is coming out of the pandemic, because we gave so much money, and then on top of that, we now have an increase in wages. People think, oh my God, things are going to get easier and better. But then we have inflation. Then we have the recession coming up. And so food expenses are up, gas expenses are up. We're still earning less than our raises. And so we've got to give people the truth that money can work for you or it can work against you, but you are the actual decision maker on that.
And not only are people in debt and not controlling their finances, nobody saves money in this country, do they? I mean, no one has any bank account with savings of whatsoever.
No, they don't. And a lot of it has to do with for the last 10 or 15 years, there's been no interest rate. So why bother to save money? Money wasn't making you money. Now interest rates are up. So unfortunately, young people turned to crypto to make what they thought was easy money. And now look what's happening today. I mean, the crypto market has absolutely crashed. There's no easy get rich quick schemes. You got to learn how money works, build a budget, know how much you bring in, know how much is going out, know what you owe, and pay off more than the minimum, because otherwise you never get out of debt. We teach you these things through the lives of real people. The show is shot live, so none of this is made up. This is really what happens in these people's lives, and you get exposed to them, their children, their truths, the power dynamics in their families. And some of it is shocking and you didn't realize it. And the goal, though, is to let people reduce their stress and become the CEOs of their own lives.
And finally today, what is the number one rule to controlling your debt and finances? If you had to just start, where to start, where would you give people a recommendation to start with that?
Well, I would say it's two things. First, admit it. Once you admit it, make a budget. Know exactly what you owe and exactly what you pay when you don't owe it, meaning how often do you go to dinner? What are you spending on dinner? What does it cost you for groceries? What does it cost you to live your life versus how much money after tax you're bringing in? And when you're spending more than you're making, stop it. Just stop it. Whatever you need to do to stop it, your life immediately gets better.
Well, Dan, my plan was to win that $2 billion lottery, and that didn't work out. So I got to figure something else out.
Well, we actually have one of the episodes where the guy didn't pay $250,000 worth of college debt because he gambled with the hope of winning the lottery so he could pay it off that way. So you're not alone, Jeff.
Dan, congratulations on season 3, Going From Broke on Crackle. Thank you so much for joining me today. And hey, we'll see you in Las Vegas soon. Come visit us.
I'll be coming to Vegas.
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you.